So this is the idol that I saw the moment I entered the Kali Ghat, and to be honest, when I saw this idol is definitely very eye-catching, and I felt little different because there is a dead man, and then there is a lady who is like that man is on her lap. So when I asked about it, because first time I saw something like this in my entire life, so the Panditjit over here, he said that this is basically the idol of Satyawan and Savitri. So Savitri is basically, we married women do worship on the Sati Savitri and Vata Savitri, especially in my culture. So that worship or that ritual basically comes from this idol. So the story behind this idol is basically there was a king Satyawan who went into the jungle and somehow he died due to a snake bite. So after his death, his wife, I think, started praying to the god, and she kept worshipping unless and until God came down and asked her like what you want. So whatever she asked, he kept giving because that is what the god promised her. And then she said that I don't want anything of it. I want my husband's life back. So of course the god has to say that I can give you anything, but once a dead person cannot come back to a life. Then she said, okay, give me. I want to have a son then. And of course he blessed her that you will have a son, and then she had a condition that without my husband how can I have a son. So that is how she trapped God, and God has to worship, God has to give her a blessing that yes, your husband can come back to the life because I have promised you that you will have a son. So that is how smartly a woman can even trap a god and get whatever she wants. So this story, of course, every one of us know, we do lots of worshipping. We worship for the long life of our husband, and the inspiration comes from here. And yeah, so when I saw this for the first time, I was a little disturbed inside, like what is this? I thought I related that to the Sati Pratha, where women used to jump into the funeral pyre of her husband, and that is what I thought, this ghat, and this ghat was like, I felt a little depressing. But after coming to know the story behind it is not a woman jumping into the funeral pyre of her husband, but actually fighting with God and getting life back of her husband. So this is entirely a different story than what I thought. So I think we should not judge looking at anything. So like any other women's, I would like to also worship this idol of inspiration and have this kumkum on my head for the long life of my husband.